And now, as a former paratrooper, John Bream is no stranger to taking on dangerous tasks, but his latest death-defying feat was all to raise money and awareness for mental health charities, and perhaps even break a world record.
After 2 years of training, he jumped, and here it is.
Still going.
140 feet from a helicopter.
Takes a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah, too long. A helicopter into the Solent without a parachute, and he's raised thousands of pounds. After being taken to hospital as a precaution, he's now back at home, and hopefully we can speak to him right now.
Good morning
to you. I mean, first question, how are you?
Hello. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you. Really well. Really good.
Second question, why?
It was just for veterans, really. I really wanted to just raise the awareness and help prevent veteran suicide. It's just, and I thought a stunt like this, we could really grab the world's attention. The veterans can really look at it and think, yeah, let's challenge ourselves and perhaps put smiles on people's faces.
Well, I'm sure you put smiles on some people's faces, but it's more a face of concern on mine. So talk us through the actual jump. So it's from a helicopter. It's how far again?
It was 140 feet, and yeah, it was to break the world record for the highest jump into water from an aircraft. And it also, luckily, we picked up the highest jump into British waters as well.
OK, so when you're falling like that, what are you thinking?
Oh, my God. When you fall, you go through the motions. All the training kicks in. It's just muscle memory. You're falling, and it's all routine. It's complete routine. Right, my arms are going to be doing this. I need to brace up at this point. And yeah, it's sort of an adrenaline flow state, but it's quite magical. It's good.
Are you desperately trying to make sure your feet hit the water first in that situation? And obviously, and how were you when you hit the bottom? Because we saw some pictures of you sort of lying motionless for a while. So did you black out for a bit down there?
Oh, of course, yeah. So you really aim to hit feet first. You must hit feet first. That sort of height. If you went head first, you'd snap your neck, you'd break your neck. And any other position that you fell in, like for example horizontally, you know, it'd be catastrophic, it'd be fatal. So yeah, you must go in feet first and as pencil-like as you can. When I hit, I went very, very deep, and I was very disorientated for a point. But the team came over. They you know, gave me a little pat on the shoulder, and that was me. I was great. It was fantastic.
You're amazing. Tell us, did you have a boat or something which was dealing with the surface of the water, breaking it or something?
Oh, of course. So I had my safety boat with my crew, awesome crew, water professionals, water rescue technicians, safety professional divers, professional boat drivers. But then I had another vessel, and that had a pump on it, and that was breaking the surface tension of the water, which was just to make it a little softer for the landing.
A little bit softer. I mean, I have so many questions on this. So you do not do this unless you've done a serious amount of training, do you? So tell us about the training.
Yeah, so it really isn't just some chap going up there and jumping from a helicopter. No, this particular stunt has taken 2 years of planning, and it's nearly 2 years worth of training as well. No, there's lots and lots of strength and conditioning, fitness, food preparation, all sorts. But you go to the pool and you jump from the 10-meter high dive board, and that's really tough to master, to get it right. And then you basically, there's locations you can go to where you can develop, you know, slight increments, you know, 1 meter or 2 meters per time. So you really don't go to severe heights until you have mastered the one below. It's not just a case of getting out to the local cliff and jumping off, because you can severely damage yourself. No, it takes lots of professional training and professional advice. And
when will you find out if you've actually broken these world records, John? Have you got sort of unofficial confirmation at the moment, but you need a certificate, I suppose?
So, yeah, we have an unofficial confirmation. So to gain this record, it couldn't just gone through Guinness. It had to go through the Civil Aviation Authority, and they had to grant us permission to actually undertake the performance of the event. So yeah, they can confirm it is a new world record, and then Guinness I have to send off, get the evidence, and then hopefully get in the book.
We've seen the evidence.
Yeah. Tell us about. I mean, the adrenaline rush must be something else.
And when I got to the edge of the helicopter, this event has taken so much planning, coordination. I've got such a wonderful crew that have been with me from the very, very start. One particular individual, Nadine Harkness, has been with me from the very start, and the planning and effort that has gone into this. So the whole thing to be coordinated and in place just to get to the edge of the aircraft, ready to jump. The jump was that was the easy bit. It was the coordination, getting it in place, the weather windows. Unbelievably, the night before, it nearly got cancelled because there was an oil tanker been hijacked in our, we were in the cordon off the Isle of Wight. So luckily, the Special Forces cleared that up within 9 minutes. So thank you to them.
Oh, they were clearing the way for your record attempt, obviously, John. I just want to briefly talk numbers with you. So 140 feet, about 42 metres. You're travelling about 80 miles an hour when you hit the Solent. Do you know any idea how deep you go? You said you went really deep and you sort of disorientated.
Yeah, so at that point we had about 11.5 metres of water depth for me. And I think they believed I went about 7.5 metres deep, which is exceptionally deep. Because when you go to the pool at the diving centres and things, it's only about 5 metres of water, and the old Red Bull cliff divers probably only have about 6 metres. So for me to go that sort of depth, it was a good impact.
A good impact.
I mean,
John, you're
brilliant.
amazing.
Well done. Suffice to say, do not do this at home for all the above reasons. You've been fantastic. Thank you very much indeed.
And we hope you raise loads of money for charity as well, John.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for talking to us this morning. Wow.
Gosh.
Think about those numbers. That's 80 miles an hour hitting the water, then going nearly 8 metres down. Wow.